Hello everyone, welcome back to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Last time we spent far too long in Caer Ceflin kind of just reporting our findings, having everyone and their mothers want to talk to us about what was going on. Then we finally managed to get on the road. We had a small encounter with some spies, we got to level 4, and now we're fighting 2 Skarn ghouls. I've never heard of a Skarn ghoul in my life. Well, we're not surprised. I have no idea what to expect out of this encounter, though. At least we're well rested. The name Ghoul suggests undead, so we might be able to turn undead against them if we need to. First of all, let's play Find Them. There they are. Alright, so it looks like they've got sunlight sensitivity. Or just in bright light. They might have sunlight sensitivity. Let's start here. Always a good place to start. Alright, 4 damage. They might have like 32, 40 health, something like that. We now have 4 uses of Bardic Inspiration instead of 3. That's really nice. Let's give some to Orcscar. And for us, I think... Flaming Sphere right there. "20 fire damage, is vulnerable to fire damage and takes double." That's great knowledge. I'm just going to have him push up, make sure we have the correct weapon out, and then ready a melee attack. And we're going to go with Firebolt, just because it's a fire-based attack and they're vulnerable. And we crit. So we roll 2d10, which is 7 and 8 for 15. Doubled is 30 damage. This is going to go quite alright, I think. One down. Alright, they multi-attack us. Some damage, but doesn't look like anything terrible. Oh, was that one of our freaking corrosive bolts? It was. Flaming Sphere. Attack them again. Nice and simple. Little bit of XP. We stop concentrating on this. And then in for a fresh long rest. Very nice. Nice and simple. Gonna get our 8 hours in. Hopefully we find some more food. Off the beaten path, not going to the Malakanan ruin this time. We get some blood daffodils. Play some dice, you know, all the classic stuff. We did not find any useful ingredients. We found mushrooms. Gives us some food. People are reading, singing songs. Classic stuff. Oh. Okay, so multiple encounters in one trip are possible then. Or I guess maybe we had one while we were camping and one while we were traveling, but we'll find out one way or the other how this goes. We are surprised. It's just one dude. They don't have the guilt of somebody to be afraid of. So I suspect this will be fine. There goes the round of surprise. What do we want to start with here? Some hideous laughter, perhaps? Target out of range for that. Fine, just a bolt then. Oh, did you really? No, you didn't. It just looked really fancy. Alright, I don't know why the bolt looked so flamboyant, but you know. It is what it is. I'm just going to drop second level magic missiles on them. Alright. They are quite chunky for HP, apparently. Good to know. Let's put ourselves there. There is a ladder on this side. That's gonna hurt. It hurt quite badly. Alright, we're just gonna dash right up here. Fingers crossed we don't get shoved off. And do they have cover? They have half cover. Do they still have it from here? No. Alright, it's going to be... We could try a whole person. They succeed just barely. Alright, if whole person fails, how about laughter? Alright, they're going to succeed on that one as well, huh? Well, there's some bardic inspiration. And you know what? Ah, this is a small nightmare. They are not shoved. They're just making every save today, aren't they? Some shield here. Sure thing. How many attacks? Right. Smites, please and thank you. 16 damage. Now, where hold person fails, hopefully we can just hit him. Very nice. Top of the order, back to Bella. With advantage, thanks to the guiding bolt. Is no good. Let's go with a shocking grasp. Big miss. Impose disadvantage there.
You're still in the fight, my friend.
Yeah, please stay alive. Use power, lay on hands, self for 18. Keep ourselves healthy while everyone else contributes in the fight.
You like it?
It's terrible damage rolls again. 1, 2, 2, 1 out of 4d6 is not strong. That is reasonable. Hopefully we get a good chance to get some attacks in now. Alright, just more missiles. When in doubt, magic missile. Right, this guy needs to die.
Come on.
Or, you know, not. Thank goodness. They didn't even have any stuff to loot. That's disappointing. Alright, we can't rest here. At least we can't long rest here. We will absolutely take a short rest, though. We use so many resources in that fight. Arcane recovery. 2 first level spell slots. And we're on our way. Yes, we will leave the current area, back to the map. We better take a long rest before we get to where we're going. It's not a suspicious place to be resting at all. Come on, long rest. Yes. Alright, so we are back to full health. Find some violets. Start camping again. I guess it was, what, like 11 days travel or something daft? Find some vegetables. Consume 4 units of food. I don't know if we get a check for every single day on if we find food or not. I don't know if it's that routine. Wolf Shaman. I've never had so many combats in one journey before. I don't know if something changed or not, but this is fine by me. We need fights and experience and all that stuff. 3 direwolves and a goblin shaman, opening with acid arrow. Are we resistant to that? Normal damage output 9, but we only took 4. Not sure. Clearly we're throwing shatters at wolves here. Decent damage, but they actually are quite healthy, which is unideal. I'm just going to push us to the front here and set off my sacred weapon. Impose disadvantage. No, because I'm expecting them to have pack tactics in a minute.
Fight, my friend.
Are we knocked prone off of that? Rough. Okay. We get shaman and 1 wolf or 2 wolves. Let's go shaman and 1 wolf. 16 and 8. Here. Let's try and get this one dying fast up in our grill.
Bravo! Victory is yours.
27 necrotic damage. Love to see it. This is the one I... Oh no. Well, they were attacking somebody prone, so they were attacking with advantage. That was the one I was worried about with pack tactics. They cast slow. Bella is slowed, everyone else succeeded. So Bella has half her movement. -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. Cannot take reactions. Maximum 1 attack, some spell casting might fail. Well, that's unideal. Right, here I'm going to go after the weaker of the two of them. With a smite, nearly gets them. So much that if we can see them, I think a second level magic missile will kill that guy and give a chance to reduce or stop concentration on that slow. Ah, slow isn't concentration. Or we shook it off already. Perhaps. Still, the wolf is dead. That's the important part. Same story here.
You have them now.
24 necrotic damage. Top of the order, just the goblin left. Lightning bolt is terrifying. Jeez, they didn't open with that? Okay. Lay on hands. Bella. 18. Now, we need to do something about this goblin fast. Do I want to close this gap? I guess I do. Maestro. Oh, he's dead.
Arcana,
We're fine.
Evo, Malmis. A victory fit for a song.
Yeah, lightning bolt is a rough spell to deal with. 3 wolf pelts. And do you have something fun for me to use or learn over here? Scroll of Contagion. That's very interesting. What's almost more interesting to me is how much that scroll is worth. It said 1500 GP there. I don't know if that's what we would get for it at a vendor, but any amount that gets us closer towards a belt of strength would be really appreciated. And with those couple of encounters, we're already a sixth or so of the way to where we want to be. There could be some argument for doing a bunch of to and fro trips like this to gear up to be stronger before going into our next mission. We probably didn't bring quite enough food to make the return journey quite so swiftly. 18 units is like 4.5 days. Maestro, who only wears clothes, performs armor maintenance. Alright, so we reach our location. We take a long rest before we enter. They've had so many political discussions about the Principality of Masgarth. They must have covered most of the angles for it by now, but we have 6 units of food remaining after our trip. Alrighty. Here we are. In a swamp. That's just lovely, isn't it? It's funny, I have like vague memories of some of the things that I think might happen in these locations, but nothing concrete. And so now I'm just kind of perpetually on edge. I have some memory about bones. Arrows, arrows, rapier, a farewell letter, and a scroll of blindness. Interesting. Before we go any further, mage armor for my boy Maestro. Get that AC up to 18. And then just keep on creeping on, I guess.
The gems in the castle?
Maybe. It's in that direction.
That's a good-sized castle. A garrison of 24 at least.
We're not getting in that way.
Could we climb up?
It's too open out here. We'd be easy targets.
We'll have to find another way,
We could just show our Legacy Council credentials.
assuming they're law-abiding folk.
Yeah, that would go real
Respect the
well.
council.
Not too many of those around here, I'm guessing.
Right. There's a lot of enemy types. We don't have to approach the front door, I don't think. So right now, let's not approach the front door. I'm just going to creep through the woods, although I think the creeping out here might be a hair unnecessary. Long rest safe area, always good to know. We did just long rest outside of camp, but you know, I'll take it. 4 food and some supplies. Right, what else do we have around here? And we'll just keep working further into this swamp in the bits that we can actually access, I suppose. I think there's like a mausoleum or something. Cemetery. Well, that is certainly something. Bones. What about that? Oh, that's just a grave. Funny banter. Names. Don't know that that's going to become relevant. Really. There's a ghost. Classic. And a mausoleum. Let's go chat to the ghost. Hello, Angby.
Look, what's that?
Some kind of incorporeal being. Undead, most likely.
Let's destroy it. Let's talk to them.
I'll take information where I can get it, even from a ghost.
Smashed it, mate.
Hey, you, ghost! Get over here!
Ah, yeah.
All right. There's no need to be rude. What do you want?
What can you tell us about the castle? Who lives there?
2 women. A high elf, but living and quite old. She's a necromancer of some sort.
And the other?
Once human, but definitely undead now. The Defiler, I think. And she had a gang of ghouls with her. Horrid beasts. I avoided them.
Is there anyone else?
There's a garrison. Skeletons, mostly. I avoided them too.
I think we know enough now. Thank you.
Actually, I was hoping to ask you a greater favor.
A favor? How can we help you?
I was killed in this cemetery. Me bones are here somewhere.
And you'd like us to take them home for burial so you can find peace?
Well, yes. But they got a little scattered. The walls, you see.
Now, that's just rude.
As far as I can feel, they are in 3 separate places.
One down.
That's just you all over.
It's not just about burial, though of course I'd be grateful for that too. Since I was killed, I carried on studying this necropolis, but I can't touch material things, including pens, so I couldn't update my journal.
Now, that's what I call a work ethic.
And since my spirit is bound to my mortal remains, I can't return to Caer Cieflin to report in person. But if you take my bones back, perhaps my spirit could travel with them. And the knowledge I've recovered won't be lost.
Very noble. We'll do it.
We'll do as you ask, Angby Cramson of the Antiquarians.
Alright. Oh, I love getting XP just for taking a quest. Happy with that. Alright, so that's a loading zone. Which is what I thought this was. But what's in here? Bones? No bones. Cash. Flower, holy symbol. I don't want to think about rations inside of a crypt. That's a bit not what I want for dinner. Rations that I found in a sarcophagus. Alright, I think that's most of what this half of the map has to offer. But as we came in, there was the left half as well. Just before we get on our way, I would not mind a little bit of detect magic, just to see if there's anything we've missed in our possessions. Right, we know all of that stuff. We know all of this. That's Javelin +1. This is Javelin +1. And yet I can't stack them in a stack, and I do not under... Oh, wait, there you go. Oh, we have 1 equipped and 2 in reserve, not a stack in our secondary. Okay, I understand now. Potion of Hill Giant Strength we know. Nothing new there. Unidentified Potion is new. That is just a regular old basic mace. Alright, identify for me that new potion. Potion of Climbing. May well come in handy in a place like this. Alright, let's go check out the other side of this swamp. I don't want to fast travel because I don't want to be dragged into a conversation at these doors against my will. We're going to waltz straight past there. Good. What do we have on this side? A pond, a man, and a wolf. Or several wolves.
Who's this? Seems to like wolves.
Could be a ranger. Could be a werewolf. Could be something else.
Chats?
He might know something about the castle. It can't hurt to ask.
Hello. Alright. Plus 10 on Charisma Persuasion. Yes.
Hello. We come in peace. Can we talk to you?
We fail on a
Come in
15.
peace, do you? Then you're the only peaceful things here. Go in peace, before I get tired of being peaceful.
Right, well... You have... stuff I might want, unfortunately. Can we cast Shatter outside of combat? We can. There's a wolf at his side. Can we get...
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Excuse me? So if you're not in initiative...
Keep away from my home, strangers.
You just don't get... Alright. If that's how it's going to be. Bella. There is a place we can long rest if we have to. Smashing start. Absolutely. We can do 11 damage in an opportunity attack. I'm not going to smite it though. 7
You
damage.
have them now.
Fails a shove. Misses with an attack. Alright then. Let's just go with a basic inflict wounds here. We hit on a 25. Stick one of those on. He is now stunned. It's a shame we don't crit on the attack that was against a stunned creature. I guess really it's all happening at once, so it can't quite go that way.
You
Yeah.
can take it.
Pack tactics is not ideal. Right. We are definitely going to attack the stunned guy whilst they are stunned. Because it's a natural, an automatic crit if you hit them. And that's double die. Immune to slashing. But we do 20 radiant damage. This is very interesting. Well, we've wasted a shatter already.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Don't lose hope.
Yeah, it's not going great. So, disadvantage imposed and pack tactics makes for a straight roll. We don't have a melee attack. I think they automatically fail dex saving throws.
Impressive move, my friend.
Right, he got knocked back. One of them died. Stunned. Saved out of his stun, but that's only good for the following turn. Smashed it, mate. Smashed it.
Deal with it.
Oh, God. These attacks are brutal. All right. Maestro can finish Talbot because Talbot resists our slashing damage. Or, and I need like a two-handed greatsword or something because this damage is not keeping up with what we need.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
Hey, that was mine.
Alright, we got them. Oh my god. Anyone at risk of actually dying? Evelyn is not doing great. Thank you for actually doing 11 damage when you're given the opportunity to do so. Evelyn, 1d6 plus 2. The 8 cannot kill anything here. I really, really dislike this. Honestly, disengage. And just get behind everybody. It's just a wolf, dude.
Arcana, Evo, Malmis.
No, save the spell slot. We'll heal in a short rest in a second. 3 damage. Oh my god.
Bad luck.
You're unbelievable. How's our dex? 12. Thank goodness. Right, there's 4 heroes against 1 tiny wolf. You'd think we'd be okay here. Oh my god. This is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous.
Arcana, Evo, now miss.
We crit on that one. That's something.
Truly formidable.
Right when it matters the least. We get ourselves 2 crits. Alright, let's investigate this guy's house. Thank you, Thieves' Tools. Should probably check for traps, but you know. It's just a guy's house. Remarkable crossbow bolts. Is an interesting one. Is this just a whole pile of stuff here? Scroll of Cure Wounds. Wolf pelts. There's some kind of container on this side. Bones. Oh, we should take that short rest sooner rather than later, I guess. Get back our channel divinities and all of that stuff. Right, you need to heal real bad. You need to heal real bad. Now, can we abuse taking multiple short rests to get multiple D6s on Song of Rests? It seems like we can. So I'm going to do that because I've got 3 hours to spare and massive rolls are really helpful. I'll take 1 here. Cool. Full health. Love to see it. Would you please identify these magnificent bolts?
Arcana, Devo, Oculus.
+1 magical bolts if we really need them later. There's a box out here. Dark stab poison arrows, torches, and more food. Can't get over there. Did I not take Misty Step? I really thought I did. Or did I not prepare it? I didn't prepare it this day. Okay, well if we can prepare it, we can get back over that section there. Though I'm not sure what's all the way over there. But that seems to be everything on this end of things. So we could waltz up to the front door. Or we can waltz through the cemetery. Are we going to get past the entrance? We are. So from here, we could take a long rest. I think it's a little bit unnecessary for how alright we are right now. So that'll be all for today. Join me next time. We'll go through the blue rectangle of mystery into whatever awaits us ahead, and with any luck we'll get out alive, but who knows? Not me. For now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.